What's up, dudes? Life update time. Big time. I am 5 days away. I think 5 days away from going back to school. Going back to college. Like, this is huge for me. I never thought I'd go back to school, but here I am. It's been a shit show of an ordeal for me to even get enrolled and get everything set up, and just so much back and forth. And I hope that it's all worth it. Because there's a lot going on. Right now, I am on my way to go get certified for CPR. It was a prerequisite to get into the program that I'm going into. If you're not aware, I'm going to become a licensed massage therapist. And I like to think that it will be a career change and I can get away from the job that I've had for the last 11 years working for a health insurance company. But I'm at this point right now, it's a work from home and it's earlier in the day. So I'm thinking that this might just become like a side gig for me so I can have enough money to pay for the house because right now I can't fully afford it, and other things. But maybe it'll be a supplemental income. Either way, I wanted to further my education and learn how to like actually help people, because my job feels like I'm just a toothless cog spinning freely and ineffectually in the machine of society. And that's a rip from Kyle Kinane. He's a great stand-up comedian, but it's true. I feel that way. I felt that way for 11 years. I don't feel like I'm helping anybody. I'm just saying numbers. And massage seems just super interesting to me, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to be going part-time in the evenings. It's going to be Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So this is just going to be a really strugglesome, if that's a word, undertaking for me to ensure that I'm able to kind of see my way through the program. But it's only for 18 months. And if I can make it through the 18 months, then I'll have my license and I'll have a new skill set and I'll be able to help people. And really, I went into this in the first place because my wife struggles with like some chronic pain in her body. And so I try to massage her as best I can, and she gets massaged pretty much monthly. And so I was looking into it just like to see if I could pick up some massage classes so I could learn how to do it, maybe save us some money on that front. But then looking at it, I was like, hey, you know what? Why don't I just take the classes? Why don't I get certified? Why don't I just like learn it? And honestly, it came from a place, I think I did all this in another video, but it came from on our anniversary, our 1-year wedding anniversary. We went and got a couples massage, and while that was happening, I was like, I think I could do this. This seems like something I might enjoy. This seems like something I might be good at. So that's what we're doing. So one of the prerequisites, there's a couple different prerequisites. One of them, I had to go to the doctor, get a physical, and make sure my immunizations and everything were up to date. And I did. And so that's check. The other one was I needed to go get a professional massage and fill out the paperwork and have the massage therapist, sign off on it and everything to say that I did it. And I did that too. So, woo, there's 2 down. The last one is to get CPR certified, which I've never been CPR certified. I don't know what to expect here. There was a $20 book that I needed to buy. That was $120. And I needed to read that before going to this class. And I didn't, because reading makes me sleepy and I don't feel like I learned very much because I got that ADD. And so what I did was I didn't pay the $20. I found some saint on the internet who took the exact book and uploaded it as a PDF somewhere on Reddit, and I ripped it off of that. And then I went to Gemini, Google Gemini, and like I know a lot of people are anti-AI, and for the most part I am too, but right now I'm just utilizing my resources. And I asked Gemini, I said, hey, this class is tomorrow. I didn't read the book. If I upload the PDF, can you kind of give me the bullet points? And it said, no, I can't do that. And I said, fuck you, machine. I am your master. You'll do what I say. Not really, but I just figured I could upload it anyways and see what it would do. And I hit the upload button and I put it up there, and it didn't say anything, but it did have a little button that said generate AI audio or generate audio, something like that. So I clicked that button, and then in a matter of minutes, Google Gemini gives me a 5-minute long podcast episode between 2 people, a man and a woman, that go over all the major talking points of this AHA BLS handbook. And it's amazing. I've listened to it like 5 times. I think I got all the points down. I'm looking forward to it, and I can't stop thinking about that one episode of The Office with the CPR like cold open. It's great. Because of Stanley and his heart attack. But yeah, so that was super handy, and I'm going in. It's only going to be like a 4.5 hour long class, and I'll come out with my CPR certification.
Where I'm headed to before that, though, there's been a whole fiasco with my financial aid. I got approved for financial aid, thank God. So none of this is going to cost me anything out of pocket, thankfully. So I went online and I placed the order for my books for kinesiology, pathology, and like bone structure and stretching. It's like all three of them. And I placed the order, and then I got an email back saying that my order was rejected because my payment method was invalid. And I used financial aid, so I was like, "What the fuck? What's invalid about that?" I'm gonna sip of my coffee here. And then I got another email stating that I didn't have the course load, that enough like hours to qualify me for financial aid, because you need at least 7, and for some reason it said that I only had 5, and that's not true. So I had to reach out to my program director, and he worked it all out and put it in override. And so I got to call this morning, and actually it was like 20 minutes ago, and say, "Hey, what's up? I need this to be reran with my financial aid because it is in fact valid." So I just got the email, they reran it, so I'm on my way to the bookstore now to get my books, and then from the bookstore I'm going to go to the other place to do my CPR certification class, and then once that's done, your boy is locked and loaded for Monday start time of massage therapy. I'm going to be getting into massage ethics, and then the other 3 days I'll be doing fundamentals of massage 1. So this is just going to be a wild ride for me. I don't know if anybody out there has any background in massage or knows somebody who has background in massage, but I'm hopeful about this. I really hope that it's a good thing for me. And what I'm trying to tell myself too is that, let's say I get into this and I realize that like maybe it isn't going to be my future career or profession. I'll still have like a really cool skill set that I will have gained, and it'll only take 18 months. And with that included, the 18 months also includes like, I'll have summer break, I'll have spring break, fall break, and winter break. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I'm just nervous. I'm really nervous about it because I haven't been to school in a long time, and I haven't done anything like this in a long time. I was really hoping that like YouTube would kick off, and maybe that would be my supplemental income to support my family. And as much as you guys have been helping, that's so great. It's not cutting it. It's nowhere near close to enough for me to be able to. All right, that's jaywalking. That's not cool. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous about this. It could be a lot for me, and I think it is going to be a lot for me, because now I'll have my full-time job, which is 6:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., and then the kids will be home from school, and my wife will get home from work, and then it's going to be get in the car, drive a half hour to go to night school for 3 hours, to then come home and drive another half hour home. So like, the next 18 months of my life are going to be very busy and very chaotic, and honestly very stressful, I think. Is this a turn only? I think it is, so I'm going to get over here. And I'm nervous about that. Like I feel like even just with my current life setup, I'm under a lot of pressure and a lot of pull, and I'm spread very thin, like to try to continue to make content, just continue to be a present parent and a present husband. And you know, I've got a lot of other things that I do for like my church and everything else. There's a lot of home duties that I hold down, and duty, but it's a lot. So I'm hopeful, and I'm trying my best to be as optimistic as I possibly can. And I'm trying really hard to use these DBT skills that I've been learning about to like better tolerate distress and regulate my emotions, because I've realized through some diagnoses that I've talked through with my psychiatrist and my therapist that my emotions are huge waves, and I have a deep fear of abandonment, and I do a lot of black and white thinking, and I can get really overwhelmed really quickly. So this is going to be a huge like test of faith for me, or like a huge testament to my willpower. So I just really appreciate you guys for even giving a damn to watch my videos, or want to like connect with me, or spend time, or contribute money, or send me packages in my PO box. Like, all of these things are very sweet, and they really help me just feel like I'm worth a damn, because I can get so overwhelmed and convince myself so quickly that nobody cares about me and I'm worthless, and there's nothing even important about me. And so it's just a huge, what feels like dumpster fire that is my internal psyche. And this YouTube channel and like getting to have you guys, it really does a lot to like help me just break out of that, even for but a moment. And I really, really appreciate you. So that's what I'm on my way to do. I'm gonna get CPR certified, gonna get my books for school on Monday, and then it's after I start classes this upcoming Monday. So after that, it'll be 18 months of rise and grind and see what happens. And I'm gonna go for, I think it'll only take me like an extra 6 months unless I do some summer courses where instead of coming out with just my license for massage therapy, I can also get an associate's degree in applied sciences, which is cool because I don't have a degree. I wanted to get a degree and I never did, and I always felt like a failure. So we're gonna try to get 2 birds stoned with this one, I guess, and see what happens here. But I think I'm about to come up on the bookstore now. Thank you guys, and we'll check in here after I'm done with my CPR certification. I'll let you know how it goes. Love you, Dragon abides. Okay, so little update. I got to the campus to try to find the bookstore. I found the bookstore with a sign on the door that says we have moved to a different location. It didn't give, it said like the name of the building, but it didn't tell me how to get there. And so I had just started asking random college kids, which is so weird because they look so little. And I'm not even that old, man. I'm not even that old. They just look little, like little kids. And so I'm asking, hey, can you guys tell me where the bookstore is? And no one is helpful. Everybody's giving me different directions. I'm walking across this campus, looking at my GPS saying that I'm gonna be late for my CPR class, which is another 15 minutes down the road. And then so I finally found the building, go to try to open the door that I found, and it was locked. And then the guy tells me you have to go all the way around to the other side of the building. And now I just don't have the time. I can't make it. So I'm leaving, and I'll have to come get my books another day. And for me, normally I'd get really upset and be very frustrated, but I'm trying to practice distress tolerance. This is a distressing situation, and I am tolerating it. I'm just gonna go, because I was thinking, hey, maybe after my CPR class, I can just swing back by and grab my books. And so I asked my phone, my magical supercomputer in my pocket, hey, what time does the bookstore close? And they said 4 p.m. Their hours are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., which is just like asinine. So my class for CPR is supposed to end at 4:30. There's no way I can make it back. Unless I can like do it first and be like the first person out of there and get my card or whatever and then peace out, which I don't foresee that happening. Like maybe I could have made it work, but I don't know where I'm going at this other place to get to the CPR class. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of leeway, and I'll just try to find another day. And they're closed on Fridays too, which sucks. So whatever, man. It's just like one of those things. And I'm gonna practice distress tolerance, and everything is gonna work out eventually. And I'll just have to do a little bit extra work. But hey, that's life. Life is nothing short of just work, and that sucks because, you know, work sucks, but at the same time, I guess it just fills you with fulfillment. So either way, now I'm headed to go get CPR certified, and I just wanted to tell you guys that I am cranky, but I'm trying my best not to be cranky, because that's not tolerating distress, that's succumbing to distress, and I'm not trying to do that either. So yeah, we're gonna go get I'm gonna go get my CPR license, CPR certification, my card, the little laminate card, I guess. Hopefully it's laminated. If it's not laminated, I'm gonna be upset. Lamination implies significance, because not everybody has a laminator. Well, my mom had a laminator, but she was like a kindergarten teacher, so she was supposed to have a laminator because, you know, markers and stuff. Anyways, all right, time to go get CPR certified. Staying alive, tolerating stress. Okay, bye. Okay, I am officially CPR certified. That's cool. The way it worked out, I got there about 15 minutes early. There's only 6 other people in the class, including me. And it was originally slotted from 12 to 4:30. And the lady teaching the class was retired. She said she's been teaching this class for 45 years. And she just loves it. So she's been doing it for a long time. And like, you could tell this lady was a chain smoker, very sweet, but, and very funny too. Had that good old country accent. How you doing, honey? And she was very good, like effective at what she did. She made the class engaged. It was funny, it was fun. But we did it, and my anxiety got alleviated pretty quick. And I think this is really good considering my classes start a couple days from today, I think 5 days from today. And I was having some anxiety about being back in the classroom for the first time in many years. So this is helping like prepare me to get back into it. And I'm over the hump. So The cool thing is too is that since she was so good at it, and because we kind of nailed it, we got out 2 hours early. So I still have time to make it back to the bookstore, and now I know where I'm going. So this should be more painless than it was to begin with. But yeah, I am CPR certified. I can perform basic life BLS, basic life support. That's what the word was. That's not a good sign. I can perform it on adults, children, and infants, which is cool because my wife and I want to have a baby at some point. So. And if I want to like maintain the accreditation or certification or whatever, 2 years, go back for a refresher. It's much shorter, and I'm stoked about it. So that's just another thing down. All I got to do now is go get my books and then pick up my uniform before Monday, and we're rocking and rolling, baby. So massage therapy classes, here we come. So yeah, let's go get the books. Hey, check it out, you guys. Ready? Scrubbed up. I'm covering the name of the school, obviously, so I don't dox myself, but pulling it off. Pulling it off well. I feel official, and I haven't even started class yet. But you know what? I'm CPR certified now. What are you gonna do about it? Call me if you're, well, I don't think you'll be able to call me if you're like in cardiac arrest, but if I'm around, I might have your back. You should see the books too. Let me show you. Check this out. All right, so here's the first book, Kinesiology. Not that thick, not bad. I mean, it's pretty thick, but still not bad. Then we come over here to the Muscle and Bone Palpation Manual. Again, not too bad, not too bad. And then we get over here, Pathology and Implications for the Physical Therapist. Look at this. God, that is ridiculous. I can stack both of these on top of each other, and it still pales in comparison to this mammoth. So this is gonna be wild. So I realized that I never like finished recording all the parts that I wanted to record for this video. So this is a couple days later, but I thought I could conclude my little entry one in my massage therapy journey by showing off my like at-home massage setup. So I bought this table long before I'd even gotten enrolled in classes, and just so I could like start practicing. And so this is it. I'll show you. It's collapsible. I got it on Amazon. It's like 400 bucks, but it's got you know, the armrest here. It's got the headrest. I got the sheet set myself, and I also bought an additional. If you look here, this is called a bolster, so it goes up under the ankle or under the back of the legs. It's firm enough to like be a good support, but also squishy enough to be soft. That's what she said. And check this out. Got the heating pad, make it nice and warm. So heck yeah, also added bonuses. This is what I've been using currently, the Sore Muscle Massage Oil with a bunch of, it feels like essential oils, which is basically just voodoo magic, which is fine. And then I also bought this for my wife for Christmas a while back, which is one of those rapid tension release massage guns, which this thing is a beast. It feels really good. And it feels really good on me back. Or if you're a Sleep Token fan, you can take me back to Eden. But these things work really, really well too. So it's the whole kit and caboodle, if you will. It's the whole thing. So I like to think I'm prepared. I got some new jojoba oil, which is what my instructor recommended we get. I got the liability insurance that I need. So I think all systems are go for Monday, and I'm recording this now on Friday, August 15th. So a couple more days, and then we are in Massage City. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real cool. So thank you guys for being along for the journey. I'll try to update you whenever like new stuff happens, or if I find anything of note that I'm like, hey, you guys should probably know about this too. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but we'll get there. Either way, thank you guys so much. I love you all very much, and this is gonna be an exciting ride. Hopefully a relaxing ride, because that's like massage, right? It should be relaxing, hopefully, in some way. Either way, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Dragon abides.